Hello, Motoheads, and welcome to some more high-speed action. This is going to be round 2 of the MX Online World Championships. Coming to you live from Hangtown. I'm going to go ahead and get some stuff set up here. Bear with me, BRB. All right, Motoheads, I do believe that everything is set up and properly working. If anybody could please let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if the audio is working. All right, I got the invite. Let's get into this. All right, Motoheads, we are going to start off here with the 250cc races. And it looks to me like I am looking at some 450 bikes. Perhaps I am in the wrong lobby. There's a 250 number 66 Cato. Saucy Nuggets here. Also on a 250. Okay, I must be in the right place. Saucy Nuggets looking fantastic on that Honda. Look at that kit. Decked out with the Fox gear. Okay, I got another All right, I'm assuming I am still in the right place. Oh, now I'm in the 450. Okay, here we go again. We had some more technical difficulties last time. I'm not sure if anybody can hear me yet. All right, I guess I'm leaving this squad. Forgot caster. Sure, I'm in caster. I forgot caster? I think so. Okay. All right, now I'm yet getting another invite. I don't even know if anybody. Audio check. Audio check. All right, everything seems to be in order. All right, Moto heads. Bear with me here while I try to make sure that I'm in the right place. Thank you for joining us to the MX Online World Championships. We're getting ready to start off with Moto 1 of the 250 class. And we are at Hangtown. I'm getting another invite. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, I gotta be in the right place, I'm assuming. All right, Moto heads. It looks like the first moto is getting ready to start, or perhaps, I don't know. We're about to find out. We got 3 moto heads in the live chat. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it. We're at Hangtown 250 moto number 1. We got Keto here. We got the Crypt Keeper. We got Kane, number 14. Saucy Nuggets, number 90. This could be anybody's race. Okay, we got 5 moto heads in here now watching. We got Showtime number 243. We got Loken number 522. Keto number 66. Kane number 14. Saucy Nuggets number 90. We got Jay number 27 on his Honda. We got the Crypt Keeper number 790. This should be an exciting moto. All right, moto heads, they're getting ready to select their gate picks. And it's time for these best 250 racers in the world to get a little bit nervous. So many riders here from the WFO. We got Numas. We got MX Barry in this moto. We got She Loves Drips in here. All right, Motohead. They got their game faces on. And the gate is down. The Crypt Keeper up front. Looks like the Crypt Keeper got the whole shot. We got Jay in second place now making a move. And he is going bar to bar with the Crypt Keeper on the downhill. And moves out to the lead. The Crypt Keeper having some problems in that turn, putting MX Barry up into second place. And Jay has that Honda in overdrive. That thing is revving to the moon. All right, the powers of these quarter liters are getting tested on this uphill rower section. These top three, all three very talented riders. And the Crypt Keeper just makes his move back into second place, but he can't make it stick. And he is going tooth and nail with MX Barry. And as they are battling, you got Kane coming up in fourth place. That's number 14. And the Crypt Keeper gets reset, Motoheads. All right, this is a pretty good moto so far. We're getting ready to go over the finish line and log in the first lap of the day. The Crypt Keeper just got back into third place. And then you got Kane and Numas. Both of those guys want that podium spot right now. Oh, I'm not sure what that was that went flying. That was crazy. I think that might have been a spectator. All right, Motoheads. This is shaping up to be an epic three-way fight for third place. The Crypt Keeper holding his own, not giving into the pressure. And Numas just got around Kane and up into fourth place. Kane now edging up onto Numas. And let's see what's going on behind these battles. Looks like we got Ski in sixth place. We got Gamer in 7th. Keto back in 8th place. And he is all by himself there. Saucy Nuggets behind Keto, back in 9th. She Loves Drips in 10th place. This guy beats me down on the regular. And then we got Hydro Slayer in 11th. Back in 12th, we got JJ number 147. And then Showtime, respectively, rounding out the field. All right, Motoheads, let's go back out to the front. We got Jay still dominating this moto. He's got a 4-second lead. He has been out there since the beginning of this race. We got somebody chiming in here. Let's go, Matthew Newman. I'm assuming that's Numas. Speaking of which, we got Numas trying to get into 2nd place. MX Barry goes down, and that puts Numas up into 2nd. Okay, so this race is far from over. There is still 10 minutes left here. Numas running in 2nd. MX Barry wants to pass him. And then we got somebody saying, thanks for the thumbnail, my guy. I'm assuming that's probably the Reno kid talking, as he is the subject of the thumbnail. And he is also leading. Actually, I think him and Zan are tied for the points lead in the 450 class. They went 1-2 and 2-1 last week in some of the most exciting racing ever seen in the world here at the MX Online World Championships. Okay, so we got MX Barry running in 3rd place. Trying to close up on Numas. He's trying to close up on Jay, and it is working. Jay's lead has dwindled down to a 2nd, and Numas is on fire right now. Here he comes, Motoheads, going over the finish line with 9 minutes left in this race. And Jay is not giving in to the pressure. Numas charging past him on the uphill. Taking over the lead. And Jay finally giving up that position for the first time in this moto. Jay goes to the inside. Numas off the track. Jay reclaims the lead, Motoheads. What an epic moto so far. And once again, Numas is going to have to put in another charge, rekindling that fire. And he has company, Motoheads. We got MX Barry coming up on Numas and making the pass. MX Barry and Numas going back and forth. And in the meantime, oh, here they go. Bar to bar on the big uphill step-up jump. Numas gets the advantage. And we got a lapper. Props to Showtime for getting out of the way. That was very classy. All right, Motoheads, we got MX Barry running in 3rd. We got Numas in 2nd. 3 seconds behind the leader, Jay, who has fended off the attack successfully. And back in fourth place. Oh, hold on, we'll go back there in a second. This is just too juicy. MX Berry, the juiciest of the juicy berries or something, trying to get around Numas, and they go bar to bar on the uphill roller section. MX Berry takes second spot, and Numas wants it back desperately. Numas to the inside, and he gets that position back. Numas back up to second place. I don't even know how these guys ride these 250s so fast. Numas rocking that Yoshimura carbon fiber exhaust pipe. Jay out front just making it look easy now. He's got a 5-second lead, and there is about 5.5 minutes left in this moto. And it looks like MX Berry is pulling up on the back of Numas here. And these guys just keep giving each other challenges. But so far, ultimately, even though they've swapped positions back and forth, this is pretty much the running order they've been in for most of the race. All right, we got Kane running in fourth. Oh, and he just gets reset. We got 11 moto heads in here watching. Thank you to all of you for showing up. Back in fifth place, we got the Crypt Keeper. And this looks like it's about to be a three-way battle for that top 5 position between the Crypt Keeper and Ski. And then we got Gamer running in 7th. Ski doing everything he can, trying to get around the Crypt Keeper. And he just blew it, lost all kinds of time. And now Gamer trying to get up into 6th. Goes to the inside and wins the uphill drag race. We'll see what happens in this turn down here. Nope, Ski maintains that 6th place. And the Crypt Keeper holding a solid 5th on his 250 Honda. Kane running in 4th. Oh, and somebody got reset in front of him. Oh, that was a lapper, Motoheads. MX Berry in 3rd. And the top 3 is tightening up once again. Numas putting in another bid for the lead. And he is right there. Numas doing everything he can to try to get around Jay. And Jay, number 27, is not having it. Oh, Numas just totally blew that turn. And now we got MX Berry breathing down his neck. MX Berry and Numas bar to bar fighting for second. Numa stayed a little bit lower right in that section. Going to the inside at the top of the hill. And these guys are really going at it here for second. In the meantime, Jay has pulled out a good 4.5, 5 second lead over these two. Oh, what a fight. What a fight. This has been going on the whole race. Numas to the inside. Getting in front of MX Berry. In the meantime, up front, Jay got reset, or he went down, or both. We got a minute left on the clock, and the top three guys are all within 2 seconds of each other. It doesn't get better than this, Motoheads. These here are arguably the fastest 3 250 riders in the world, and they are putting on a show for this crowd at Hangtown. All three of them still 3 seconds away from first and third, are 3 seconds apart from each other. Numas right in the middle of that. And the time on the clock has just expired. They're going to get the white flag when they cross the finish line the next time. And this is the fight for the lead right here, Motoheads. They're about to get the white flag. And the white flag is out. Numas making a mistake by the lapper there. I'm not sure the lapper had anything to do with that or not. That was the second time that they lapped Showtime. And it's looking to me like number 27, Jay, is about to put an exclamation point on his performance in this first moto of the 250s here at the World Championships. Oh, Numas isn't going to have it. And up behind Numas, we got MX Berry. MX Berry not giving up. Numas goes down. MX Berry gets by, putting MX Berry up into second, Motoheads. And this guy right here, he has shown an epic performance in this moto. About to get the checkered flags. Yes, I said flags. There's 3 of them. And victory to number 27. You got MX Berry coming across in second. And then Numas in third. Here in fourth place, we got Kane, number 14. The Crypt Keeper finishing in fifth. Then we got Ski in sixth place. You got Gamer finishing in seventh. She Loves Drips, number 67. Oh, he just got passed on the last lap. Saucy Nuggets gets around him, Motoheads. And She Loves Drips finishes in ninth place. As they cross the finish line. And then we got Keto in 10th. rounding out the top 10 respectively. All right, this is how they all finished, Motoheads. What an exciting battle up there amongst the top 3. Look at their best lap times. They are all within less than a half second of each other. Very cool. Congrats to all these guys. We are going to go ahead and take a break, Motoheads, and we will be back to call Moto 2 of the 250s MX Online World Championships. All right, Moto heads, we are back and getting round for Moto 2 of the 250s. And if anybody knows who is leading the points championship here, please leave a comment, because I cannot find the point standings anywhere. Okay, so we got some more people that have signed up for Moto 2 here. We got a full gate, Moto head. This should be good. All right, somebody left a comment that MX Barry is leading the championship points. Thank you very much for that comment. Appreciate it. All right, they got their game face on. The gate is down. Looks like the Crypt Keeper getting a good start. Oh, and I could not tell who got that hole shot. All right, Motoheads, let's see what's going on here. Very hard to tell what's going on. Okay, we got Numas out front, followed up by Dermis, then the MX Barry. We got the Crypt Keeper running in fourth place. All right, we got a good battle up front that is brewing. MX Barry getting the advantage through that rhythm section and up the rollers. MX Barry giving Dermis everything he can handle right now. And the leader has a problem. Numas now back into second. Dermis takes over the lead. Dermis out front, just tearing it up. And Numas is going to try to not let this kid go. Oh, Numas just blew that berm. And he's got the Crypt Keeper on his tail, who moved up into third place. The Crypt Keeper is not messing around in the second moto. Behind the... Oh, Numas went down. That's going to put MX Barry up into third. And the Crypt Keeper went down. The Crypt Keeper now back to fourth. This is pure chaos right here, this battle for second. Oh, and the Crypt Keeper bites the dirt again, losing a couple positions. And we got 5 below Bucky. Up into fourth. Five below Bucky, getting up into third. Passing Numas. And Numas gets him back. We got MX Barry running in second. Numas puts a move on him. And Numas now up into second place. And in the meantime, 5 seconds in front of these guys, you got Dermis pulling out a lead. Numas in second, trying to reel him in. and doing a pretty good job of it. The lead is now down to less than 4 seconds. MX Berry running in third. Dumas makes a mistake. And MX Berry gets by him. With Jay in fourth. Dumas now up into second, it looks like. MX Berry running in third. This is a crazy back and forth battle back here between 4 riders. MX Berry, Dumas, Five Below Bucky, and Jay. Five Below Bucky now back to fifth. And Jay makes a mistake. Five Below Bucky moving back up to fourth. Dumas in third. MX Berry in second place. And the leader has just taken off. He's got a 7-second lead over MX Berry. And here's the battle for third place. 3 guys all fighting for it. Jay right now with the advantage out of the 3. Insane battle for third spot. We got 9 minutes left on the clock. And as these 3 try to gouge each other's eyes out, they are keeping second place in sight. All right, Jay is closing up on MX Berry here. Will MX Berry give in to the pressure? He goes to the outside, Jay to the inside. Both of them clearing the triple clean. MX Berry catching that inside berm. But he bounces off a tough block. Jay with a little more momentum there. Jay is right on his rear tire. And he gets around to MX Berry, carving up the berm just to the inside of him. MX Berry's going to see if he can't get him back. And he does. Takes an advantage of a bobble by Jay in that turn at the top of the elevator jump. And they're swapping positions again. Moto heads, this is an epic fight for second. Oh, and third place just went ass over tea kettle. All right, here's Jay trying to get him. We got a lapper in front of these 2. And the lapper is very, very courteous. And right behind Jay, we got Five Below Bucky running in fourth. Dumas back in fifth. He is not going to be happy with that. He's going to do everything he can to catch up. And then you got Kane, number 14, back in 6th place. Saucy Nuggets, number 90, in 7th. You got Ski, number 83, running in 8th. She Loves Strips, number 67, back in 9th. And then Keto, number 66, in the top 10. Followed up by Buddy Boy, number 8. And then you got Hydro Slayer in 12th. JJ, number 147, in 13th. And then you got Showtime, respectively, in 14th spot. And there is somebody coming up behind him. All right, Dermis now has a 12-second lead, Motoheads. Okay, we got Jay in second. And right behind him, MX Berry still. MX Berry is your points leader in this championship, at least for the time being. And he's trying to show why as he takes over second place. 5 Below Bucky moves up into third. And now Jay down to fourth after going off the track. Oh, and he crashes again. Not a good lap for Jay by any means. Okay, so we got what looks like a battle shaping up right here for 5th spot. You got Kane, number 14, on the Honda. And then you got Numas, number 6. And Kane goes down, giving 5th place to Numas. All right, 5 Below Bucky now up into third. "19 seconds behind the leader. Dermis is just on fire. And this is the fight. This is the battle that's been going on the whole race. MX Berry. Oh, I'm sorry, that was JJ. JJ's a lapper. So MX Berry in second place, getting a little lonely there. And 5 Below Bucky, well, he wants to give him some company. And it's not just 5 Below Bucky. We got Jay right behind him. Jay now in fourth, after battling up in the top 3 for most of the moto. We got just under 3 minutes left. 5 Below Bucky making up some time on MX Berry. MX Berry trying to hold on to second place. And we got Billy in the chat saying, "What up, big dogs?" Woo, 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 woo. Sorry, that's the best I can do. Apologies. All right, MX Berry now back into third. 5 Below Bucky taking over second position. As this moto is winding down here at Hangtown, these 250 riders have got to be getting tired. At the end of their second moto, we got the 450s coming up after this, moto heads. Apparently that's the greened out hippie, I'm assuming. And thank you for the kind words, Mr. Hippie. All right, Five Below holding on to that second place, but look how far ahead now is Dermis. This guy is killing it. Are we sure he's on a 250? Oh, and he just got reset. Didn't even see exactly why or what happened. I see a white number plate. I'm not sure if that means he's on a 450 or not. Can anybody tell? Leave a comment. Is that a 450 or a 250? The whole world is watching, Dermis. Oh, Five Below Bucky goes down just as I put the camera on him. And that's going to put MX Barry back up into second with the 2-lap board out. What a quick change of events on the last lap. Jay still holding on to fourth. Five Below Bucky wants that place back. It's the last lap. And this is where the battle's going to be right here, if there is going to be one here, on the last lap of the 250s. We've got some trash talk in the chat here, Motoheads. And one of the riders sounds possibly European, dare I say. That's why they call it the World Championships. Five Below Bucky doing everything he can. Oh, and he just makes a mistake. Probably dashing out any hopes that he had to pass MX Barry. There is a lapper. That could be an issue. No, not a problem. You got Dermis out front. He's got it on cruise control with a 12-second lead. About to get the checkered flag. He wins Moto 2. You got MX Barry here in second place, taking up the runner-up spot. Followed up by Five Below Bucky. And then we got Jay, number 27, coming in fourth. Dumas finishing in the top 5. Looks like you got Kane in 6th. In 7th place, you got Ski. And there's a rider right behind him here. Saucy Nuggets finishing in 8th. She Loves Drips in 9th. Rounding out the top 10, you got Keto. I'm not sure what's going on there. And then Hydro Slayer. Did he just making a pass right there at the very end? Congrats to Hydro Slayer. All right, Motoheads. No, that was a 250. Dermis on top with it, with his 250. You got MX Barry in second place, and then Five Below Bucky. Very cool. All right, Motoheads. These are the results for Moto 2 of the 250s. And we will be right back. This is getting exciting. This is going to be Moto 1 of the 450s, the fastest riders in the world. Now, you got to understand, Zan did not get a lot of training in this week. He injured his HDMI port in his left knee, but it seems to be good to go for the race tonight. All right, Motoheads, we will be right back. All right, Motoheads, there he is right there, the fastest man in the world. That would be Zan, tied up for first place in the points with the Reno Kid, number 33. All right, we got Roop here, number 2. We got Jay, number 27, who we just saw in the 250 class. We got somebody X-Ray in the chat chiming in. Says, sup, Highwater. Hello, thank you for joining us. Very cool to have you. We got Dermis, numero nada, who we just saw in the 250 class. We got Forever, number 217. Numas, number 6. T for speed here. Number 88. The Reno Kid. Running the number 4. Five Below Bucky is number 16. We got J Money, number 52. J Money is a very, very active MX legend writer, commentator, and all-around cool cat in the community. Number 14 is Kane. MX Berry, number 65. And then we got Zan. Got a couple more riders joining us here. The Reno Kid, now number 4, sporting that red plate on the Honda. That looks spectacular. Very cool. Forever 217. That man needs no introduction. Along with Sloppy Wet, number 167. Both legends in their own right. Numas, of course. The Crypt Keeper, riding a 450 Honda. That is interesting. We'll see how he does on that Honda. He is anticipating a lot of rocks on the track. You can tell by those hand guards. Welcome back, Motoheads. They are lining up for Moto 1 of the 450s here at the MX Online World Championships. We got a 16-rider full gate, and the anticipation is building. All right, Moto heads, I don't know about you, but I got my money on the Crypt Keeper for the whole shot. They got their game faces on. And the gate is down. Zan and Forever out front. It looks like Zan got the whole shot. And you got the Reno kid rocketing up into second place. He is on fire. He does not want to let Zan get away. Oh, and the Reno kid blows that berm. Oh, and Five Below Bucky off the track, racking himself into a lighting fixture truck doohickey. Zan's still out front. He's got a 3-second lead already. Just ripping up Hangtown. Look how fast he just went through those rollers. The Reno kid wants to keep him honest. Both of these guys, the points leaders, they are tied for the points lead. And they are already starting to gap the rest of the field. You got Zan with a 2-second lead. You got Forever in third place. And then back in fourth, we got Dermis. Five Below Bucky. Trying to get around Dermis, and he does. That puts Five Below Bucky up into fourth. Dermis now trying to get him back. Now Numas up into the picture along with Sloppy Wet. Forever running in fourth, trying to get around Five Below Bucky. Oh, he is right there. Forever making a slight bobble. And this track is already getting tore up. This thing has small craters in it. Five Below Bucky running in third. And the Reno kid now making up some time on Zan. This is where it is at right here, Motoheads. The battle for the lead. Arguably the two fastest riders in the world. And Zan is doing everything he can to maintain that front position. But he's got his arch rival right there, less than a second behind him. This is shaping up to be an epic moto heads. The Reno kid to the inside. Almost making contact with Zan. Zan has a slight lead over the finish line. These guys are going for it. Oh, and the Reno kid goes down. Zan just left him laying in the dirt. He's back up, but now Zan has a 4-second lead. Back in third, 5 below Bucky. He's still got these guys in his sights. And 5 below Bucky, holding off forever now in 4th place. Five below Bucky running in third, getting a little bit glitchy. Reno still 3 to 4 seconds behind Zan, and Zan might have went down there. Reno is riding like a madman. And yes, by the way, Motoheads, I will be making a new video on how I tune my 450s. We have made one in the past, but I have changed the way I do it. So we're going to be making a how to tune a 450 video coming at you in the next week or two. Zan goes down. The Reno kid out in front. And Zan wants that place back. The Reno kid. What am I doing? Wrong way. The Reno kid. Slight error with the cameras there. Zan back out front, gets back around the Reno kid. That's got to be disheartening for the Reno kid. Zan makes a mistake, crashes, you get around him, and he gets you right back like that. But one thing that the Reno kid has is heart. Not to mention the skills that go with it. By the way, Motoheads, he is not from Reno. All right, Zan out with a 5-second lead now. Almost. And I think he might have made a small mistake. I think we're having a problem with timing and scoring right now. It is saying that Zan is in second place. It's actually the Reno kid that is in second place. Okay, it looks like it might have fixed itself. We got 5 below Bucky in third. We've got Forever 217 running in fourth. Back in 5th place is Dermis. He must have went down a couple of times. Then you got Sloppy Wet running in 6th. Dumas in 7th. The Crypt Keeper running in 8th on the 450 Honda. Oh, going off the track just a little. Not used to seeing him riding a red bike. And then we got T for Speed in 9th. Group is back in 10th. In 11th place is Kane. MX Barry back in 12th. MX Barry is leading the 250 championship points. In 13th is J Money. J Money has had better motos. In 14th, you got JJ. And then Showtime. All right, we got Zan out front, 5 seconds ahead of second. Loreno in second. Dude's bike looks awesome with the red plate on it. Very cool. And he is now less than 2 seconds behind Zan. Zan to the outside. What a battle we're going to have here, Moto Heads. Bar to bar for the lead. Oh, and the Reno kid goes off the track. I think he might have had a little help from Zan there. Zan making a mistake over the finish line jump. And here we go again. Reno gets back around Zan. And once again, Zan makes the pass. I believe Zan might be playing with his food yet again. It did not pay off for him last week. I can tell you, Reno just wants to get around him. That is obvious. Both of those guys land on the top flat of that jump consistently every lap. That must be the fast way. And Reno once again right on him. Reno gets around him. Zan made a bobble. Puts Reno out front. And Zan now needs to make up a second and a half, 2 seconds. Both of those guys is launching those 450s. Zan goes way around to the outside. Most guys don't take that line. Reno off the track. Zan gets by again. Zan also lost some momentum there. Reno tripling at the top of the rollers, and they are bar to bar on the downhill. Zan back out front again. All right, let's see what happens here on the step up. Both of these guys stick to the inside. Reno 1.5 seconds away from the lead. Over the finish line jump with 6.5 minutes left to go. And Zan pulls out the lead to a good 2.5, 3 seconds. They got a lapper here on the uphill to contend with. Oh, and the Reno kid hits the steam donkey, going face first into the dirt. Now Zan's lead is up to 6.5 seconds. 5 below Bucky, running in third. but he's got some company. Because that's Forever right behind him there. And this is a three-man battle. Oh, Five Below Bucky hit the lapper and just went down bad. Okay, wow, that looked like it hurt. All right, we got Forever running in fourth because he just got passed by Dermis, I believe. Yes, he did. That puts Dermis up into third. Forever losing a little bit of time there. All right, Reno now riding in a lonely second place. Dermis in third. And Forever wanting third place. We got a lapper here. Dermis getting around him. Not making it look easy, though. Forever 217 now is 20 seconds behind the leader. Five Below Bucky behind him. Sloppy Wet. Numas in seventh. Crypt Keeper back in eighth. MX Barry in ninth. You got Kane in 10th. In a battle with T for Speed. Group back in 12th. J Money in 13th. JJ in 14th. Back out front, Zan has a 16-second lead over second place, number 4, Reno. All right, there's Zan riding. Is that a Yamaha, I believe, or is that a... I can't tell if that's a Yamaha or a Boltaco. Maybe that's a BSA, I'm not positive. It looks good, though. Oh, no, that's a Yamaha. That's not a Boltaco. Dermis up into second. Something happened to Reno. Reno now in third. I missed the pass. And hopefully there's nothing wrong with Reno. His bike may not be set up for such a rough track. He was flowing so well at the beginning of the moto. And now he looks to be struggling just a little bit. When I say struggling, you got to remember we're talking about arguably one of the best riders in the world. So when I say he's struggling, he would still be lapping me. Dermis just on rails in second. But Zan's still 15 seconds ahead of him. Forever back and forth. Toeing the line. These riders are starting to spread out on this track.
not a whole lot of close battles going on. We got T for speed here. And he is in 11th, trying to hold off Roop. That's about the best battle on the track right now. These guys are going bar to bar. 11th place isn't bad when you're fighting the best riders on the planet. J Money in 13th. And Zan still out front, but his lead is now down to 11 seconds. The 2-lap board is out, so he will be getting the white flag soon. And here's second place Dermis. Very lonely second place. Rorino still in third, but barely holding on to it. Forever is coming up behind him. Rorino is... He just wishes this race was over right now. The last thing he wants is this kind of pressure from somebody as legendary as Forever 217. Because he knows the chances are he's not even going to finish on the podium in this moto. And that's got to break his heart, being he has a red plate on his bike. Sporting that number 4. All right, we got the white flag. Forever running in 4th place is 25 seconds behind Zan. And Zan is just riding this thing home. Good 14-second lead over Dermis. And if you want to learn to ride the Hangtown track, just watch this. Oh, a little bit of a bobble there. He's got enough lead, he could crash 4 times, it wouldn't be a big deal. And the checkers are about to wave. Zan wins moto number 1 of the 450s. Dermis in second place, coming from behind. Second place for Dermis. Forever got around Rorino. Finishes in third. The Rorino kid in 4th place with a broken heart. 5 below Bucky, rounding out the top 5. Sloppy Wet in 6th with Numas almost catching him. Numas finishes in 7th. MX Barry in 8th. And the Crypt Keeper almost passed MX Barry there at the very end of the race. Crypt Keeper finishing in 9th. We got Kane in 10th. And Roop in 11th, right behind him. J Money in 12th. T for Speed in 13th. And then JJ in 14th place. All right, Moto Heads. Here is the finish. The big news is the Rorino kid battling for the lead most of the moto, dropping back to 3rd and then finally 4th place. Forever getting all the way up into 3rd, and Dermis come from behind ride. What a great, great moto. We still got another one to go, guys. All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with Moto number 2.
MX Berry looks good, doesn't he? He's so svelte, petite. All right, Motorheads, we are back. This is Moto 2 of the 450s, the MX Online World Championships. And you are about to watch the fastest racers in the world battle it out here at round 2 at Hangtown. Five Below Bucky, number 16, getting warmed up. It's about 10 more seconds. They are going to be lining up for the gate drop. Okay, they're getting their game faces on. Will Reno be able to redeem himself? The gate is down. The Crypt Keeper okay, so we got Zan up front. It looks like Sloppy Wet in second place. Forever is up there along with the Crypt Keeper. Five Below Bucky up in second. The Crypt Keeper running in third. And Zan has fallen back to second place. No, Zan is now in third. And he is trying to get the lead back. We got Forever going at it with five Below Bucky out front. Zan goes down. Now he is back into seventh. And it looks like he might get passed again. That's Reno right behind Zan. Reno making contact with Zan. This is like the battle in the first moto, only they are fighting for 8th place. Zan now back to 9th. Let's see if he can make a comeback ride. All right, let's see who is out front. We got Five Below Bucky out in the lead, but there is a complete battle between him and Forever. We got Forever out front. Five Below Bucky in second place. Sloppy Wet running in third.
Zan already up to fourth. Zan is just working his way through the pack, getting around the Crypt Keeper, and then Sloppy Wet. Oh, he's not around Sloppy Wet yet. They are bar to bar, going over the tabletop right before the finish. Zan gets up into third place already, Motoheads. And I am noticing this is a 6-lap race. Forever still out in the lead. Oh, I'm sorry, he's in second. We got some glitching going on is what's happening. Five Below Bucky is glitching all over the place. Zan up to second place. Maybe. No, Zan is now in third. That was a glitch. Sloppy in fourth. Rorino in fifth. And the Crypt Keeper in sixth place. Dermis behind him. Now, if you remember in the first moto, Dermis was on a mission in the first moto. He was on a mission. So we'll see how far he can get up to the lead from seventh. You got Roop in eighth. MX Barry, the very svelte, petite MX Barry, running in ninth. J Money back in 10th. Dumas running in 11th. Then you got Kane in 12th, number 14. P for Speed in 13th. You got Ski in 14th. General Orange in 15th place. And okay. All right, that had to have to do with the fact that there were only 6 laps, I'm assuming. I don't know what's happening right now. All right, Motoheads. If you are as confused as me, don't feel bad, because I have no idea what's going on right now. But they're lining up again, and red flag. I have no idea. All right, the gate's going to drop again for whatever we're doing. Okay, this looks like it might be a real moto. It's got 20 minutes on the clock. These are the guys out front. We got Forever out front. All right, we got Forever out front. We got Reno, and we're losing our viewers here. I think people might be losing interest in this. Looks like we got Reno in second, maybe. Zan's in second. Looks like Zan might be out in the lead. Reno is out front. Reno goes down. Zan out front again. Looks like Reno has some company. Sloppy Wet in third place, along with what looks like to be Forever. All right, so you got Reno in second, Forever in third, Sloppy in fourth. Five Below Bucky has left the compound. His roommate Francois called, and apparently their cat is sick, and he had to go home. It looks like Zan went down. Reno now out front, going off the track, unfortunately for him, because there was a whole group of riders behind him. The Crypt Keeper getting by Reno. The Crypt Keeper up to sixth. And I'm wondering if the Crypt Keeper plans on making this Honda his go-to steed. He is trying to get around Numas. Oh, and the Crypt Keeper completely overjumped the step up. Numas gets around Sloppy Wet. So Numas up to fourth place. And he's trying to put the move on Zan. Zan in third. Numas blowing the berm. And Sloppy Wet now up to third place. Sloppy Wet goes off the track. Numis gets back by. Numis up to third. Sloppy Wet in fourth. Goes to the inside, takes third place from Numis. And we got Dermis up to second. He was in seventh place earlier. Up in first place, you got Forever 217. T for Speed has left the squad. Apparently, the cat had to go to the vet. Okay, we got Dermis in second place. Trying to close that 2-second gap. Up on Forever. Forever out front, riding his own race, or at least trying to, because here comes Dermis. And Dermis to the inside gets around Forever for the lead. Dermis winning the 250 moto, and now coming out in 450 Moto 2 to try to win that one as well. Zan in third place. And he is 9 seconds behind the leader. Zan gets reset. And that puts Sloppy Wet right behind him. Sloppy Wet's going to try to go for the pass. And we got Rorino trying to join the party. Zan has made up a couple of seconds on the leader. Forever still 2 seconds back. Oh, and Dermis just hit a lapper. And that puts Forever right back behind him. And I think the lapper messed up Dermis again. The lapper goes down. Both of these guys bar to bar over the big jump. What a battle for the lead here, Motoheads. Over the step-up jump down the hill. Forever with a slight advantage here at Hangtown 450 Moto 2. And he leads him over the finish. 11 minutes left on the clock. Dermis getting all kinds of traction. And these two are going the exact same pace. Within 15 feet of each other. Wow, what a race. Now, Dermis went around that jump, it looked like. And he goes to the outside, losing a little bit of time. It's still a 1.5 second gap. Forever making a bobble. Dermis taking advantage of it. Closing the gap down to less than a second. Forever going too far to the outside, hitting that banner. And Dermis smells blood. Dermis makes a pass. Forever makes a huge mistake. Zan gets by him as well. Zan goes down, putting Forever back into second. And the gap is now 2 seconds with Dermis out front. Zan now 5 seconds out of the lead, running in third, logging in another lap at Hangtown. In fourth place, he got Sloppy. Reno in fifth. And then you got Numas, followed up by the Crypt Keeper. All right, Motorheads. Zan trying to pilot that Montesa back up where it should be in the front. And he gets around Forever for second place that easily. And he's got one rider to go to get back out front. And that rider is not easy to pass. I'm talking about Dermis. Oh, Zan goes cartwheeling down the track. That's going to let Forever back around him. And Zan drops back down to third place. But not for long. He keeps it so low over that tabletop, goes to the inside. And Zan back into second. But 4 seconds back from the lead. Dermis on rails out front. Knows this track like the back of his hand. And both of these two guys, Zan and Forever goes to the inside, which is my preferred line. Both of the riders to the inside there. And Sloppy Wet is making some time on these guys. He can see him right in front of him, and he is using that as motivation. Reno running in fifth. Just tired. Just all the energy has been zapped out of Reno. Numas in sixth. All right, we got Zan back on Forever. Forever keeping it relatively consistent. Zan, once again, just keeping it so low over these tabletops. And he goes to the inside, trying to get around Forever, and he does. Can he make it stick? Yes, he does. Zan up into second place. But Dermis still has a good 4-second lead. Forever was out front for quite a while, and he loved that feeling. He wants that back, because he can still see first place. First place is only a good 4 or 5 seconds in front of him. Zan making a mistake. Somehow blocking Forever. And Zan goes down hard again. He is getting beat up by the track this moto. He will be so bruised. Probably a bloody nose, black eye, broken rib, compound this or that or thing, and other stuff too. All right, Motoheads. Now the battle is on for third place between Zan trying to defend it from Sloppy Wet, number 167. Oh man, this is awesome. These three guys are, oh, this is going to be good. Oh, they're three abreast. No offense, MX Berry. Okay, so it looks like Sloppy Wet gets up into second place. Zan hits the banner, and that puts him back into fourth. Forever into third. Sloppy Wet riding like a true champion. He has two of the fastest riders in the world right behind him. And I think Zan goes down again, as does Forever. But Zan now up into third. Sloppy Wet running in second. And Dermis has a 10-second lead over Sloppy. This moto has 3 minutes left on the clock. Forever running in what appears to be a comfortable third place in front of Zan. Zan riding his Montesa, probably panicking just a little bit. And Sloppy had an issue on that uphill. Zan cannot get the torque out of that bike that he needs to catch these guys. Just as I say that, he is right on the back of Forever. And he is by him. Zan is once again going to the front. And he wants to get by Sloppy to get back up into second. There is no way that Zan will be able to catch Dermis out front and win this moto. That will be physically impossible for him to do that. All right, Zan. Oh, Zan gets reset again. Carrying the momentum, keeping it a little low, a little too low there. Sloppy Wet not giving in to the pressure. Having the ride of his career. Zan trying to jump by him. Zan to the inside. Sloppy Wet does not falter. He is not going to let Zan by. And right behind Zan, well, that's a lapper actually. That's the orange dude. Okay, so Zan finally gets around Sloppy. Sloppy gets him back. Zan off the track and down. Barely gets going in front of Forever. Forever now in fourth place, sweating Zan. At least he was for a second. Zan does an unorthodox line there. I've never seen that before. And just like that, Zan is about to take second place from Sloppy again. And I mean again because it's happened probably 8 times already. Sloppy back around him. Zan to the inside. Bar to bar going on the uphill. Sloppy still has the advantage. There's 2 laps left here, Moto Hits. Zan does it again. Make that 9 times. That's going to put Zan up into second. But Sloppy is not happy about it. I do believe Zan's going to make that stick. Oh, Sloppy getting a little bit huckabuck. Dermis still out front, about to get the white flag. Oh, Zan almost went off the track there. That was a close one. Sloppy Wet does just not want to let it go. I think he's finally coming to the realization that Zan won that battle. Rorino and Forever. Rorino in 4th, up to 4th. I think Rorino is going to be able to hold off Forever. That's just what I think. That's my gut instinct. And up front, Dermis has gotten the white flag. Sloppy Wet running in 3rd. We got Zan holding down 2nd. He will win the overall with the 2-1 moto scores. I think. Wait, no, Dermis finished 2nd. No, Dermis is going to win the overall. Oh, that's going to frustrate Zan. Zan will be the championship points leader going into round 3. All right, here's Dermis doing that downhill for the last time. Riding by a pair of Old Glory American flags. And he gets the checkered flag for the win here in Hangtown. Zan crashes right before the finish. Still finishes in 2nd. Sloppy Wet in 3rd. Forever gets around Rorino at the last minute. Rorino finishing in 4th. Once again, heartbroken by his last lap. Here in 6th place, we got MX Barry. Numas in 7th place. The Crypt Keeper finishing in 8th. You got J Money in 9th. Oh, we got a battle here for the top 10. And it looks like it's going to be Ski. Ski finishes in the top 10. And then you got Kane, that orange dude, and JJ rounding out the rest of the field respectively. Congrats to Dermis. 2-1 moto scores, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, somebody leave a comment, please. Zan holding on to the points lead. Rorino, it says, in 5th place. He had 4th place, and he blew it on the last lap. All right, guys, what a great race. We appreciate all you guys showing up and watching. Whatever you moto heads do from here, have fun with it. We will see you the next time around. We're going to bounce out of here.